Hello, friends and family. I hope you're having a good morning. It feels like it's been forever since a week ago when I did the last one, but I'm excited to bring another insight from my upcoming book, Insights to Light the Way. This one's about worry and how it pretends to be necessary in our lives. So I'm going to get right into it. The mind fancies itself a fortune teller, projecting itself in the future in the belief that it can protect us from future pain through the process of worrying. If it can just predict the future, the mind believes, undesirable future events can be anticipated and avoided before they ever have a chance to unfold. Although the goal is noble, and the mind takes this job extremely seriously, it isn't actually very good at predicting the future. One reason for this is that the mind tends to anticipate that future outcomes will come to unfold in a similar way to past events, but this isn't often accurate. The main problem in trying to predict the future is that there are simply too many unknown variables in life to create anything resembling an accurate forecast of the future. While we may have intentions of what actions we would like to take, or goals that we would like to accomplish, life seems to have an uncanny ability to unfold in an unplanned way. Despite an abundance of unknown variables and lack of success in its fortune-telling endeavors, the mind is undeterred. It adjusts for inadequacies in accuracy by casting a broad net, visualizing a vast array of potential worst-case scenarios so that we are prepared for the worst that life might throw our way. The lack of optimism is notable, as mental projections of worry play out like movies in our minds. Visualizations involving struggle, failure, upset, and even disaster are played on repeat under the assumption that they are somehow preparing us to avoid those same events from actually happening. In this way, worry pretends to be necessary. It's important to make the distinction that worry and preparation aren't the same thing. It is possible to prepare for all sorts of possibilities without needing to weigh ourselves down with worry. The ironic thing about worry, of course, is that the process of it tends to cause us far more pain and discomfort than it ever helps us to avoid. How many times have we spent hours, days, or weeks worrying about an upcoming event and visualizing the worst possible outcomes, but when the event finally arrives, it wasn't all that bad? When nervous about a job interview, for example, is it really helpful to run 5 or 10 different visualizations of possible failure through our minds? Of course not. But that is the sort of thing that so many of us do on a regular basis. When we start to look at how worry functions, we begin to see that it rarely prepares us for the future in any sort of positive way. Instead, those mental movies that play out in our minds are causing a significant amount of unnecessary stress and anxiety within us. Taking an even closer look at worry, we can see that it is essentially a form of praying for what we don't want. It's like using the power of visualization and manifestation backwards. Regardless of the intent, a mental habit of visualizing negative outcomes is actually making those outcomes more likely to happen rather than less. The simple fact is this: we wouldn't be spending so much time worrying if we didn't somehow believe it to be helpful. Recognizing that worry is unhelpful and unnecessary is the first step. Beginning to create awareness around our own mental tendencies allows us to see what may no longer work in our lives. As we continue to watch our patterns of thought, we may start to catch ourselves during the process of worry. Rather than continuing to allow the same old patterns to run on autopilot, in that moment we have a choice. We can choose not to waste precious time and energy in worry, using them in more constructive ways instead. Just to remember, worry does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. I hope you like this one. On a slightly different topic, but pretty similar to this, I was noticing, so it's not worry in a negative way, but it was anticipation. And I think future anticipation can also cause us problems. You know, it's been raining here in Sonoma for what feels like a month, but I'm sure it's been a couple weeks. And we've started to have sunshine the last few days. And so yesterday I had lunch and I was getting ready to roll around outside. And I started saying, man, it's going to be nice when it starts getting warmer. And mid-sentence I was like, no, this is freaking beautiful. You know, this is awesome. And then I was rolling around outside, got on the bike path. And in my mind I started thinking, man, it'll be nice when the trees all get their leaves back. And it's like the brightest, sunniest day with like sun glinting off this field of grass, you know, and it's like, no, this is freaking awesome right now. And so not only is worry a pattern that makes us enjoy the present to a lesser degree, anticipation that things will be better in the future also has the power to decrease our enjoyment of the present. So when we're trying so hard to avoid what we don't want, or reaching for something that we will want or will want to experience, both of those actions are actually taking away from our ability to enjoy and appreciate the life that's right here in front of us right now. So I hope you like this video, and you know, a week seems so long. I'm gonna try to come back with another video you know, sometime in between, and be able to connect with you guys then. And I look forward to it. I hope things are going well for you guys. Alright, I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.